Hey guys, and welcome to Simply Hike. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Osprey Farpoint 70. This is a great rucksack to have if you're going to be looking at roundabout trekking, whether it's around the UK or around Europe. Anyway, let's take a closer look at its features. So the first thing you'll notice with the Farpoint, there's tons of features with it. You know, there's lots of straps, there's lots of pockets, you know, there's lots to play around with. Obviously it's 70 litres, so it's going to give you loads of room, as I say, but it's quite nice in the height as well. It's not too long in the height, but as I say, it does poke out a lot. But as I say, that's the beauty of the compression straps. The bag itself is covered in ripstop material as well, so yeah, you can pretty much drag it to hell and back and it'll be absolutely fine. So the first thing you'll notice, if I just take out the two compression straps, you've got these big old loops at the front here. Now they're great to either hang additional items off or to actually carry from the top as well. So just imagine this bag's actually nice and full to the brim. You can use these as carry handles, and so they're really, really well designed and well built. On the front as well, you'll notice you've got two mesh pockets on the front, meaning basically ideal for, you know, bottles of water, any bits and bobs like that. They can store in there nice and comfortably. So let's take a look at the first pocket, which is just at the top here. It's pretty much just a standard grab and go pocket. So ideal for maybe your boarding passes, maybe passport and stuff like that. Just stuff to keep at the front there that you're going to quickly grab whilst, you know, going on the plane. Zip that up. And as I say, the zips themselves are really nice and easy glide zips. Let's open up the first pocket on the front here. As far as it goes, yeah. So what you'll notice with this one, it's pretty much got lots of bits and bobs in there. So you've got a nice mesh pocket on the front, nice wide entry, ideal for, you know, other bits and bobs, various bits and bobs. It obviously depends on how you're going to pack. You've got a clip hook here, which is going to be ideal for your keys, your wallet, or, you know, if you've got an adapter for your mobile phone. That is nice and elasticated as well. So once all the gear's in there, and obviously once you've popped some items in here, clip that up, pull it to, just clip that in, pull it to, and as I say, that's just going to hold everything in place as well. The size as well, this size, should I say, is ideal for possibly a tablet as well. There are no additional paddings or anything to it, but as I say, if you pop the tablet behind there and pull that up, you know, it's going to be pretty well hidden, which is always a good key. But as I say, even these pockets along the side there are all elasticated. So even if you want to put something chunkier in there, maybe, you know, some files or something, or some books of your travels, you know, you've got a lot of room to play with on there. So that's a really nice touch from Osprey on that. So that's the front pocket. What you can also do with this is unzip. And then you've got yourself your day pack. So the straps for the actual things just tuck in there. And then there you go. So that whole front compartment can actually be doubled up as, you know, a general day pack for when you're traveling as well. So rather than carrying two bags around, you've actually got, you know, like two separate bags. You've got one bag, but then obviously you can unzip that and that becomes two. As I say, you've got the adjusters on the strap there. You know, you've got your full standard adjuster, just like any other day pack. You've got your traditional chest strap on there as well, clips into place. You've got your emergency safety whistle and your compression strap as well. And obviously, as you can see, you can slide up and down for the adjustment. And then on the back here as well, what you notice, you've got headphones. So you can have your MP3 player put in one of the main sections, have the cables poking out, and then obviously you can have your tunes listening to in your ear. But then, you know, your MP3 player and all that sort of thing, or your mobile phone isn't in your pocket, it's nice and stored away in your bag. Anyway, let's pop that to one side and let's take a look at the base rate. So, the coolest thing about this, as in general, again, you've still got tons of volume on the inside of the bag. And obviously, if you're going to be taking the day bag itself on the plane with you, this still leaves you with nice options, obviously, you know, from just general carriage. The compression straps will still fit and still work in place. So once all your gear's in there, you can compress it all down and that's going to hold whatever you've popped in there all together. And as I say, it's still covered in the ripstop material as well. Anyway, let's open it up and take a look at the main section of the bag. There we go. Just open that up. So as we take a look at the main section, what you'll notice, it's pretty much designed just like a standard inside part of a suitcase or something like that. You've got lots of volume in there, so it's nice and deep, so you'll be able to get a lot of gear in there. You've got your two compression straps, so once all your gear's in there, just hook this round, clip it into place, and it's just going to hold everything in, you know, hold it all together. And on the side here, you've got your various mesh pockets for additional storage as well. They're nice and spacious as well, and nice and deep. What they've done as well, they've seamed the middle part of it, so you've actually got two separate sections. So it's not one big open pocket, you've got two zipped pockets there. That's pretty much the inside, as I say. It does exactly what it says on the tin, but that's where the majority of the 70 litres is going to be held. So let's zip this up and let's just quickly take a look at the back. So what you'll notice about the back, pretty standard affair really. You only have the one carry handle on the top here, so obviously that doesn't mean you can carry it from the top. And then you've also got a carry handle on the side as well. So just those two options mean you can kind of carry it the way that you want to carry it. But what's also nice about this pack, unzip that, just move that to the side. Hey presto, you've got yourself a rucksack as well. So if you're carrying quite a heavy load, or you just don't want to carry it by the handles, you can strap it to your back. You can adjust the height accordingly to the straps using the compression straps on the top there. Just pull that out. The straps themselves, they work just as standard as any other rucksack. So, as I say, working with that, you can really pull that into place and, position the straps properly. You've got your compression strap on the chest there, clips into place. Again, emergency whistle on there, and you can adjust it accordingly, pretty much just like you'd get on a normal regular day pack. The hip straps themselves, to say they're a nice standard bit of kit, but it does exactly what it says on the tin. Nice buckle system in there, clips into place, and you can adjust it either side with the pulley systems on there. And then all you need to do, just briefly, let me just roll this in, just to show you what it looks like that. So I've done that very, very briefly. Just tuck that in there for now. So there's the pack itself. I mean, as I say, so if you've got a heavy load, or if you just don't want to carry the, the rucksack itself by the handles, just play around with all this adjusters. Make sure that before you actually put the bag on its back, that it's all adjusted for you, and that as soon as you put it on, it's going to be nice and comfortable for you. But as soon as you've done that, yeah, as I say, it's going to tick the boxes, and it's going to be a lot more comfortable for you. So there we have it, guys. That's the Farpoint 70 from Osprey. If you want any more information on it, just head over to our website, simplyhike.co.uk. And for all the latest news and info in the hiking world, just head over to our social channels.